guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another Meli Chats. I did one on toxic people and I really wanted to do one on closing cycles because I feel like not enough people know how to close a cycle, whether it be a relationship, a friendship, a situationship, whatever it is. Sometimes you need to learn how to close that cycle and turn the page and move forward. One of my favorite things to read is Paulo Coelho's Closing Cycles. I will try to link it down below so you guys can go and read it. But that is something that I truly believe in. And it might sound crazy to some people, but I truly believe that sometimes you need to close the cycle, turn the page, turn it off mentally, and move forward with your life. So this is about letting go. You lost a job, you broke up with somebody, the friendship isn't working, or you're not vibing with that person anymore. You need to close the cycle. There's only so many times that you can think about oh my God, why did this friendship end? Why did we break up? Why doesn't he love me? Why doesn't she love me? Why did these things happen the way they did? There's only so much that you can think about this and have it spinning around in your head. And it can give you depression and anxiety. And it's just gonna keep going around in your head. And sometimes, and a lot of times, there's not going to be a closure for you. The majority of times with relationships, you're not going to have closure. You're not going to have that movie scene of hugging it out and, oh yeah, move forward without me, blah, blah. That's not going to happen. Truth of the matter is the majority of relationships end and you just keep moving forward, and you have to learn to cope with that and move forward from it. And I feel like with closing cycles and turning the page, the best thing you can do, number one, is to get rid of everything. Pictures, objects. Did that friend give you some earrings? Give them away. Do you still have pictures of that boyfriend and that teddy bear he bought you on that trip? Give it away. Either, if it's something expensive that you're oh, somebody could really use this, maybe give it to your mom or a cousin or somebody close to you. But I feel like holding on to those material things, and Paulo Coelho says it in his Closing Cycles, it's a reminder. It's negative energy. It's that, holding on to that memory and to that person. And maybe you can just put it in your attic for some time until you get rid of that emotional connection to those things. And I think that that's the main thing. It's not actually the material stuff or the pictures. It's actually that connection of seeing that person and being reliving those memories with them, reliving oh yeah, those were the good times we were together. But then you think of all the bad things that happened between you guys, and that maybe that relationship was toxic and you guys shouldn't have been together, and that's where you have to really be okay, that's enough. This is where it ends. This is where I need to move forward from this. And I feel those material things and pictures really are a big factor as to why a lot of people will continue reliving these things in their head and their life and won't move forward from those relationships, is because they don't know how to let go. Another tip that I would say is avoid that person for the most part until you're ready to be around them, if you have to be around them. And if you don't have to be around them, even better. I think that, if you keep running into that ex, a lot of times things happen and you end up sparkling stuff for one night, and then you remember why you broke up. You know what I mean? So I feel the best thing you can do is, especially in that time period until you feel ready, is to avoid that person. Avoid bumping into them. Avoid going to places that they will be, because it's just going to bring back feelings. It can bring back a reconnection between you guys. And if things were not good, there's a reason for that, and you need to move forward. Just like with friendships too, if that person or whoever it is, you're not vibing with that person anymore, don't go if they're going to be going to the same party. You know what I mean? Your mental health is better and is going to be better, and your mental health, you got to protect it at all costs until you feel that you're ready for it, for that kind of experience. And this is going to take time, okay? Time is your friend. But I feel like if you implement a lot of these things, it'll go by a lot faster for you. Like if you're not passing by your dresser and there's a picture of you guys, that's going to help you like release and take that away from you. So day by day, things will get better. The thing is to keep yourself distracted, keep yourself busy, find a hobby, join a group, go out with friends, call up friends that maybe you have lost contact with, or that you guys haven't seen each other because you were so busy in this relationship, or this friendship isn't working. Find people who are in that same vibe that you are. Somebody who wants to do fun things and like laugh and enjoy family time. Find those people who are your people. You know what I mean? Like not, there's a reason why that friendship broke up. There's a reason why you broke up with that boyfriend. And who knows, maybe, I'm not saying that this is going to be forever, because I've met people and I have people who I've known who used to date, and then 20 years later, both of them matured, both of them changed, and now they got married. You know what I mean? But when you're going through that essential like breakup, there's a reason. Like think of that. One of the things that I love to do is sit down and like write on a piece of paper the pros, the cons of the relationship. Why did it not work? What was really wrong with the relationship? Why were you guys not vibing? Why did you break up? Why, you know what I mean? Like write all those things down, because sometimes seeing those things in paper, you're like, damn, like, okay, maybe we had a few good moments here and there, but we didn't vibe because of this, and you're like, holy crap, like we were not meant to be together. Like, or a friendship and you're like, oh my God, that person was so toxic. They would always be gossiping and just spewing like hate towards other people. And like, why do I want to be around that kind of person? You know what I mean? So that is something that is essential. Sometimes you need to write it down, see, or even like talking it out with someone else, you start realizing like, wait, why was I with him? Why did I think that she was a great person, or whatever it was? And just in the end, aside from like distractions and all these other things that I'm telling you that is the way that I've dealt with things, I feel like you should just know that everything in this world, everything that happens, everything in life will pass. Just because you had a bad day or bad week doesn't mean you have a bad life. And I think that that's something essential to keep in your brain, is to realize that life will move forward. Things seem at one point in time like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get over this breakup. Oh, this is the end of the world. Oh God, like this job was my dream job. I lost this job. And then time will show you that everything happens for a reason. You get a better job with a better boss and better benefits, or you find that person who really clicks with you and you build a home and a life together, and you're like, what? Wait, why was I crying and acting like it was the end of the world with so-and-so? Or why did I think this friendship was that great when now I have this person who I really connect with and is so non-judgmental towards me and such a great friend? A lot of times these experiences will help you and help you like trickle down and find your people, find that spouse, that partner that you deserve. All of these experiences will help you and in tune you to really be able to focus and be able to see better what's in front of you when the time comes to see like, wow, this is a really good friend. Wow, this is the person that I should be with. This is a good partner. And I think in the long run, all of these experiences, although it seems bad in the moment, in the long run will benefit you. And I know that seems crazy in the moment when you're going through it, but trust and believe that it's the truth. And the first thing that you have to do is turn the page, close the cycle, do these things to be able to move forward. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to someone, and my socials are down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.